The 2021 NASCAR Cup Series is the 73rd season for NASCAR professional stock car racing in the United States and the 50th season for the modern era Cup Series. The season started at Daytona International Speedway with the Busch Clash, where it was the first year that the non-points event was run on the track's road course layout instead of the oval. That race was followed by the Blue-Green Vacations dual qualifying races and the 63rd running of the Daytona 500. The first points race of the season. The regular season will also end at Daytona with the Coke Zero Sugar 400 on August 28. The NASCAR playoffs will end with the season finale 500 at Phoenix Raceway on November 7. The official 2021 schedule was released on September 30, 2020. Bold races indicate a NASCAR major, also known as a crown jewel race. Speedweeks 2021 in the Busch Clash. Ryan Blaney started on pole. Kevin Harvick spun twice early in the race. Martin Truex Jr. was leading when the competition caution came out but had to restart in the rear due to missing the final chicane while the race was under caution. Late in the race, Truex Jr. wrecked while leading. In the closing laps, Chase Elliott and Blaney were battling for the lead. In the final chicane on the last lap, Elliott and Blaney wrecked each other, which allowed Kyle Busch to pass and win the race. It was the first year that the race was run on the road course, and the second Cup Series race run on the track's road course layout. In Daytona 500 qualifying, Alex Bowman won the pole while teammate William Byron qualified second. In the Blue-Green Vacation duel, Arac Almirola held off Joey Logano to win the first duel. The start of the second duel was delayed by rain. In the second duel, there were multi-car wrecks on lap 36 and with 3 laps to go in the race. The latter caution sent the race into an overtime finish. In overtime, Austin Dillon held off Bubba Wallace to win the second duel. Round 1, Daytona 500. Alex Bowman would start on pole, as the race was under threat from rain and thunderstorms. Derrike Cope would hit the wall on lap 4 to bring out the first caution while causing damage to Bubba Wallace. On lap 14, the big one would strike in turn 3 as Arac Almirola and Bowman would get turned into the outside wall, collecting 16 cars. 2 laps later, the race was red flagged for 5 hours and 40 minutes due to rain and lightning. The race would restart with Kevin Harvick as the leader. Defending winner Denny Hamlin would win stages 1 and 2 as Christopher Bell would lose a left rear tire and spun, collecting Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Jamie McMurray in stage 2. The final stage would remain caution-free as Hamlin, in contention to win the race for the third consecutive time, would pit from the lead on final pit stops, but would fall back to 13th as the pack got single file with Joey Logano leading. On the last lap, Brad Keselowski attempted to pass Logano on the backstretch, but the two would end up colliding, creating a fiery crash, sending Keselowski into the catch fence, collecting Austin Cindric, Kyle Larson, Wallace, Logano, Kyle Busch, Ryan Preece, and Ross Chastain. Michael McDowell would dodge the last lap crash to win his first career victory under caution, as well as earning Front Row Motorsports' third Cup victory. Round 2, O'Reilly Auto Parts 253. Chase Elliott was awarded the pole. Michael McDowell, who started second, got a flat tire before entering the first turn as Kyle Busch got damaged by running into the grass. Elliott won the first stage while Denny Hamlin would win the second stage. Kurt Busch spun while leading and then made contact and spun Brad Keselowski the following lap. On a restart, Elliott got into the grass while Kyle Larson spun while battling for the lead. Elliott made the way back to the front, but spun after contact with Hamlin. Joey Logano pulled away from Kurt Busch, but was ran down and passed by Christopher Bell, who would win the race for his first career Cup Series win. Round 3, Dixie Vodka 400. Denny Hamlin was awarded the pole, but had to start at the rear due to an unapproved adjustment. Chris Buescher had the dominant car early and won the first stage while Hamlin struggled to get to the front. Buescher led early in the second stage, but Martin Truex Jr. took the lead and dominated. In a one-lap dash to end the second stage, Hamlin slid into Truex and it allowed William Byron to win the stage. Kurt Busch had to return to pit road during a round of green flag pit stops due to a loose wheel. Arac Almirola got into the wall along with Ryan Blaney. Byron was able to get back to the lead and pulled away to hold off a charging Tyler Reddick for his second career Cup Series win. Round 4, Pennzoil 400. Kevin Harvick was awarded the pole. Brad Keselowski would hold off Chase Elliott to win the first stage while Kyle Larson won the second stage. On a restart, Elliott spun after contact with Kurt Busch. Arac Almirola got into the wall after a flat tire. After the